What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex Yu, and you're watching a Ragin Ronin review. I got a review for you. Last night, I watched Unfinished Business, and Unfinished Business is a comedy starring Vince Vaughn, Dave Franco, and Tom Wilkinson. It is also a film that is directed by Ken Scott, with a script written by Steve Conrad. Now, when I first saw the trailer for Unfinished Business, I was sold, and it was mainly because of the underdog aspect of the story. It's about an employee who gets fired from his company, and then he becomes a business owner. That would be played by Vince Vaughn, and then he hires two associates played by Dave Franco and Tom Wilkinson, and together they go on a business trip to close a deal, and in the end he wants to be more successful than the company that he used to work for. Alright? So there's that underdog aspect. It kind of reminds me of Jerry Maguire, which I really enjoyed. Now, in no way was I in search of an inspirational story, just like how Jerry Maguire was a very inspirational story. I wasn't in search of that. I was in search for a good comedy with lots of laughs. I just like the premise of the underdog. You know what I'm saying? So, well, I watched the movie, and I have to say that not only did it not inspire me, but it didn't really even make me laugh. This movie is not funny at all. All the funny moments that I laughed at were in the trailer. Everything else after that was completely forced comedy. Okay? Let me tell you something about this movie. Okay? First of all, it isn't funny, but Vince Vaughn, okay, seems like he's still playing the same character that he was playing in Delivery Man. Well, you know what? Guess what? Ken Scott directed Vince Vaughn in Delivery Man, and he can't get that character out of his head. So therefore, not much of a stretch for Vince Vaughn, but it's not like he was looking for anything to really challenge himself as an actor. As for Dave Franco and Tom Wilkinson, Dave Franco is an actor I really enjoy watching. As a matter of fact, I have seen a lot of Dave Franco films, and I enjoy his performances every single time. And I enjoy the characters that he plays. They're really funny, and Dave Franco is very funny. Dave Franco is not funny in this movie. In fact, he was very annoying. I don't even know why they needed to write his character like that. I mean, what purpose does it serve to have his character be written so obnoxious? And as for Tom Wilkinson, more forced humor from his character. Tom Wilkinson pretty much phoned in his performance. It wasn't like he even needed to be there. Okay, like I said, these characters, they really serve no purpose except to just be sidekicks for Vince Vaughn, because there's no way Vince Vaughn could have pulled this story. I mean, you know, really delivered this story on his own. All right. Anyways, one of the weakest things about the story, I mean, or rather the film, is mainly the direction. Okay, here's one of those cases where you have an idea, but then you just decide to throw in everything but the kitchen sink. Okay, in Unfinished Business, what we're treated to is just a bunch of jokes without punchlines and sight gags that really are not funny. Okay, you see it, you're a little bit, you know, you react to it a little bit, but afterwards, it's played out repetitive and not funny after that moment that you've just seen it. Okay, it's not funny. Okay, and Steve Conrad, I think he should stick to dramas. Okay, he's actually a pretty decent writer. I mean, he's worked on Pursuit of Happiness, Weatherman, as well as The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, which I thought were great films. Okay, but I think he should stay away from comedy. Okay, because this is definitely not his thing. This is one of those moments where what you think is funny is not funny to everybody else. Because I found myself barely laughing. A lot of the scenes which I thought were funny were already shown in the trailer. They showed the best parts. But like I said before, they were throwing everything at us. For example, they're on a business trip. Why does the car need to flip? Okay, why does the car need to get in an accident? They end up making it to their destination by train anyways. What purpose does it serve? Okay, are we supposed to go, whoa, that was funny? It was not funny. What purpose does it serve for our characters to get high and go to a gay rave Okay, what purpose does that serve? It's not funny. Why do we need to see this montage where they're just having fun, having shots after beer and shots and downing booze? Like, it's not funny. It's just, this is a business trip. Okay, I think that the director really lost sight of what the purpose of this movie was. Okay, because like I said, not only were they throwing all this stuff at us that was supposed to be funny, but where did the story go? Okay, now some of you guys might be thinking like, hey, you're watching a goofball comedy, like what were you expecting? Okay, first of all, I was expecting it to be funny, and second, I was expecting it to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Okay, at least have a story. Okay, not much of a story. All they were doing was that they had to close a deal, but I don't even know what their business is all about. And second, I don't even know what the positions of Dave Franco and Tom Wilkinson are for this company. Why do they even need to be there? And they never even show like what this company really does and what it's about and all. Anyways, it didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Okay. And then why is there even the whole aspect of Vince Vaughn's character's son being bullied? Okay, it doesn't need to be there. And why does Vince Vaughn have to live in a museum instead of a hotel? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, like I said, they threw everything at us, and it's just not funny. Okay, anyways, this is one of those rare times where I felt that I was wasting my time watching this movie. Okay, even if the movie is bad, I still feel like, okay, I'm just gonna finish it just to see if it gets better, right? No, not this film. Okay, I actually wanted to walk out, and there's very, very few times which I actually would walk out of a theater. I've never actually done that, but there are a few times where I just thought about it. And this is one of those moments where I felt like I thought that I should just walk out. Okay, because finishing the movie is not worth my time. And this is one of the rare times I actually give a movie a 1 out of 10. I don't know how many films that I've ever given a 1 out of 10. I rarely ever give a film a 1 out of 10. I'm giving this movie a 1 out of 10, and I'm telling you right now, avoid this movie at all costs. It's going to be a big flop. Okay? And there you have it. That's all I got to say in this video. And I'm going to tell you to not watch this movie. It's really too bad because the trailer was funny. And Dave Franco is funny. But not this time. I was not laughing. Not a whole lot. Alright? And you've pretty much seen the entire movie in the trailers. So there you have it. 1 out of 10. And as always, if you enjoyed this review, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter at Ragin Nation. My name's Alex Yu. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. Like a shadow, so we can't know what was that, but it looks like wires that are sprouting out of that guy's limbs. I don't know what it is, but it's very, very mysterious. I think